Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Travel Bugby. Ages ago on my social medias, I asked you guys to send me in some questions about my life here in Canada. And I tried filming it at least 3 times and just the lighting wasn't good or it wasn't focused, so hopefully this time will work out a bit better. Most of the questions I got were on Instagram, and I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who for submitting your questions. Also, if there's any questions you want to ask down below in the comments, feel free to do so and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Right, so I'm going to head over to Instagram first. So Liana asks, what was the most challenging thing about moving to Canada? I'd say the most challenging thing is saying goodbye, and that's always tough in any situation, and it was especially tough this time. Even though I knew when I was coming home, most people when they move abroad they don't know when they're coming back, but I knew that I was coming back for Christmas. But even still, like, I mean, this is the first time I've lived abroad and moved out of my parents' house, and it was just extremely hard. And saying goodbye to my dog, my nephews, it was heartbreaking. And Liana also asked, what has been the best and the worst? I haven't really had a worst. I did have a bit of a weird experience on my first night in Vancouver. Basically, I was tired, I hadn't slept for the entire journey. I went to McDonald's to get something to eat, and there was a homeless guy who asked me to buy him food, and basically I was like, oh no, sorry, I don't have money. And he looked at me weird and he was like, do you think I should go to prison or something? It's like, I'm gonna go now. It was kind of not the first impression I wanted of Vancouver. But the best thing is the nature, the scenery, and seeing all the wildlife, which is like my playground, and that's been the absolute best. So next question is from Ikanyu. So did you meet anybody from Toronto? No, I haven't. Well, I'm not actually sure, because most people I've met that were Canadian, they said they're from Ontario, but nobody actually said Toronto specifically. So I think you were the only person I met from Toronto so far. So next question, I am going to butcher your name, I am so sorry. Emegliover, I think. I don't know. So he asks, how is poutine? I absolutely love poutine, and it's something I didn't think I would like. Basically, if you don't know what poutine is, it's chips, curry and a bit of cheese. That's it, and it is beautiful. Next question is from Lana Tiari. What are the pros and cons of living in Canada? So I'd say I'll start off with the cons so I can end with a pro. Cons is it's expensive. Housing is expensive, groceries is expensive. It's a really expensive place to live, but the minimum wage is higher, so it kind of balances it out a little bit. Especially somewhere like Whistler. Literally, I'll be 100% straight with you. Getting housing in Whistler is next to impossible, especially when you want to come for the winter season. That's when it's extremely busy. And big pro though is, like I mentioned earlier, the nature, the scenery, getting out doing activities, being outdoors. Like, there's constantly something to do. Like, if you're bored, go down to a lake, or if you want to go for a bike trail, go for it. Like, there's so much to do. Next question is from Leanne. Do you miss home? Absolutely. I haven't really experienced extreme homesickness or anything like that yet. I did get touches of it when my sister had baby, and just missing out little things like that, and it does get hard sometimes, but you just have to remind yourself why you're here in the first place, and it makes it worth it. So I'm just heading over to my Facebook page now, where I had a question from Daniel. Just gonna find it now. So Daniel asked, did it take long to adjust both to the new time zone and climate? So the climate, especially in British Columbia where I am, is pretty much similar to Ireland. Obviously in the winter that would change when we get a load of snow, because Ireland doesn't really get a lot of snow. We had a really nice hot summer here in Canada, and the fall, it's pretty much same as Ireland. There's a lot of rain, and it's getting cold in the evenings, things like that. So with the time zone, not really. I mean, I don't sleep when I travel, so I think I adjust to time zones pretty quickly. Now, it always affects me more going back home across the Atlantic than it is to come over this way. This side, you kind of wake up a lot earlier, which kind of gives you an opportunity to do a lot more in the day. But when you get home, you will literally sleep for the entire day. So it's it's okay. It's easy to adjust to the time zone here. My camera battery is about to die, so I'm going to make this really quick. If you could have brought 5 things from home, what would they be? My dog, my nephews, more clothes, like winter clothes, because it's a lot cheaper to buy at home than it is here. Obviously when you start earning money, kind of you can afford these things, but definitely bring a lot more winter clothes because it is very expensive up here. Gravy and curry sauce, because neither of them, to find decent ones, is next to impossible, especially curry sauce for some reason, don't know why. Anyway, thank you so much to everyone for submitting your questions. If you have any more, leave them down in the comments below. I'll try and get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, so lots of exciting videos and lots of content coming, so make sure you hit subscribe as well. And you can also follow me on social media. It's Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, all the links down there. And I'll see you for the next video. Bye.